You need to make sure you express the concerns of being an American citizen where you have laws that lock us up for nothing. And this is all an extortion to get that brother catalog. The music industry, man, for us, man, it's the way we make our big money. You know, when you are a famous music person, whether it be rap or whatever, this is how we get our money. But listen to me, man. If your catalog is worth something, something gonna happen to you. And you can do the research. I was talking to my homeboy today, Officer Ballenter, about Sam Cooke. I didn't know all that stuff went down with Sam Cooke. I didn't know that. I mean, like, I don't have time to go into the details, but it was bogus. If you in the music industry, all kind of shit happened to you. My brother R. Kelly, I'm glad you alive. They killed Michael, they killed Prince, Whitney Houston. You and Mariah, y'all got catalogs that's worth something. They want it.
Hello, welcome to Reactions and Reviews. I'm your humble host, Eze. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
But we do begin tonight with singer R. Kelly, sentenced to 30 years behind bars after his conviction on racketeering and trafficking charges. Prosecutors accused him of leading a criminal enterprise of managers, bodyguards, and other employees to recruit and abuse women, underage girls, and a teenage boy.
Now, say what you want to say about Corey. That brother always tell it like it is. That's why I like our brother Corey Holcomb. He's a comedian that came from the 90s. And those guys from the 90s, they tell it like it is. They don't bite their tongue. He says some things that I think we overlooked when it comes to R. Kelly, when it comes to Prince, when it comes to Michael Jackson, and when it comes to Whitney Houston.
I heard his catalog is about to come to him now. Like they have it for a while, and then after a certain amount of time, it goes to you. They want that man catalog. It's worth $1 billion, I heard. R. Kelly didn't just write R. Kelly songs.
Oh, we're talking everything he actually, so it contains other artists. You know how many artists he wrote for? Including
Michael Jackson.
Kitty says she started dating the singer back in June 2011. She thought they were in love and in a monogamous relationship. She gave up her job as a DJ, says she moved into his Atlanta home in November 2011 and spent 2 years there. But Kitty says the relationship became violent within weeks of her arrival. She shared details of her time with R. Kelly in her book.
I'm very tired of all of the lies. I've been hearing things and seeing things on the blogs, and I'm just tired.
What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Oh my God, all of them.
Accusations swirled around him for decades, and authorities believe for years his actions were protected by his fame.
Call is from Robert Kelly. This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block this call and all future calls, press. You may begin speaking now.
Brother Rob.
Sorry to finish, bro.
Oh yeah, it's all good, man. Give it to me. I want you to get it out.
You don't want to find out the hard way. Listen to the song where the record plays. When a woman, mama told me a long time ago, it ain't nothing you can do about it. I'm just making sure that's my voice, bro. Making sure you know that's my voice.
That's your voice.
There are a lot of games out there. Yeah, no, that ain't him talking. That ain't him. Yeah. But anyway.
No, that's your voice, man. That's that voice everybody has grown to love, man. I mean, I don't even know if you remember me from at the basketball court at the Y on 63rd and different things.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Trust me, I do.
It's me, bro. It's me.
That's why I want everybody to write to the Department of Justice. 950 Pennsylvania Avenue, NW, Washington, D.C. 20530. And I gave you guys the number to the search warrant. You can look it up yourself. It's public knowledge. It was sealed at first. Now it's unsealed. I got 30 seconds.
Hey, brother, when I tell my people about this, they're going to write. because nobody likes the way the system is playing you and anybody else by creating crooked laws inside of the alleged good laws. So, brother, it's all good. I'll talk to you soon, Kels. I'm always open for you.
Make sure they send you the email so that way if I ain't got minutes, I can at least email you.
Okay, bet.
All right, boy.
All right, brother. Respect.
If you made it this far, hit that like button and leave a comment to trigger YouTube's algorithm. I'm a new channel and I'm trying to grow. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to let you know every time I upload a new video.
They lock us up for nothing. And this is all an extortion to get that brother catalog. If you in the music industry, all kind of happened to you. My brother R. Kelly, I'm glad you alive. They killed Michael, they killed Prince, Whitney Houston. You and Mariah, y'all got catalogs that's worth something. They want it.
Sony being the artist that I am, at Sony, I've generated several $1 billion for Sony, several billion, and they really thought that my mind is always on music and dancing, and it usually is, but they never thought that this performer myself would outthink them.
Yeah! It actually kind of fell apart a little bit later because he was talking to me and asking my business advice, and one of the things I said to him was, think about getting into music publishing. And then he looked at me kind of, I thought he was joking, he said, I'm going to get yours.
Oh, yeah.
So, I kind of thought, oh, you. It turned out to be true. And
Did anybody witness what happened? No, just the doctor, sir. The doctor's been the only one here.
Hours later, his family broke the news to the world.
The legendary king of pop, Michael Jackson, passed away.
Immediately, the investigation focuses on Dr. Murray, the cardiologist hired to care for the pop star during his upcoming concert tour. In July 2009, a major bombshell. A source tells CNN Dr. Murray gave Michael Jackson the powerful sedative propofol within 24 hours of his death.
Ladies and gentlemen, are y'all paying attention? Are y'all paying attention? Michael owned, if I'm not mistaken, 51% of Sony. Let that sink in. 51% of Sony was owned by Michael Jackson. All of a sudden, he touching little boys, he doing this to little boys, he doing that to little boys, he doing this. Again, not defending him, or am I saying he's guilty? I'm only presenting to you what the common American do not see, what the common man or woman worldwide, what we don't see. They don't show us this. All they do is show us how they are charging him. Remember, for 10 years, ladies and gentlemen, the FBI kept raiding Michael Jackson's house, and they never once, not once, did they find any evidence that Michael touched any little boy. 10 years, you already know. When the FBI is coming for you, they're gonna find something. But for 10 years, they never find anything on Michael. Let that sink in.
And then, of course, his own catalog, there was a big fight around that. I think what Michael was more about, it was power.
Listen to me. We are in trouble as black people in America, as we have been since they kidnapped us and brought us out here. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. A lot of people had a misconception about what R. Kelly was in jail for. A lot of people thought R. Kelly was in jail because of some shit that had to do with, they caught him with this young girl or something. No, that's not what it was.
And he owned it. And if he didn't own it 100%, he owned it 50%. You know what I'm saying? Like, he owned a big chunk of America's value. That's the best way to put it. And at some point, they're gonna wanna have the option to buy it back or control it to an extent. Mike just wouldn't allow it. And I think at that moment, that's when a lot of the propaganda and all this whispers and stuff start coming out about him, which was clearly not true.
Because there's always, from the outside looking in, you're like, well, the allegation's true. Was he really into little kids? I mean,
he wasn't.
Well, clearly
he was nowhere near.
Right. But clearly some of the stuff he did wasn't really appropriate for an adult
That's
man.
all bullshit, Vlad. I'm not gonna let you start there.
I'm not gonna.
Listen, I live.
Listen. No, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish
No,
this.
but Vlad, because I don't want you to finish it and it go all over the internet on some negative. You know how that shit works.
Okay.
Mike's legacy got to be protected, bro.
He's not in jail for that shit you think you know about. He in jail because crooked motherfucker sent the bitches he was fucking with off, used them as witnesses against him to lock him up for this shit called racketeering. If you know anything about this fucking law, this law is the motherfucking. We have created a law basically, but we can lock people up and justify it for whatever the we want to lock people up and justify it for.
Now, what do you guys think? Do you agree or do you disagree? Either way, leave your comments below so we can start this conversation. Until the next video, stay safe in the streets. Later. Now we wrap it up for today's episode, and thank you for joining me. So please leave a comment below. If you agree, if you disagree, it doesn't matter. Leave the comment below. And also, you tell me what you want me to cover. You tell me what you want me to discuss and what you want me to react to, okay? And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me, and I see you on the next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let's rebuild the Black nuclear family. It is needed, okay? God bless.